Pro. This is Abby Jones, and this is how we met.
Back in college, I had applied for an internship at Fox Sports Detroit that I did not get. A couple days later, I got a call and was offered a job freelancing, doing social media and digital content at FSD. So one of the very first games that I'm working, and I go down onto the field next to the dugout with the production team, is Abby. And she's there on the very first day of her internship.
So I first met Lauren at a Tiger game. We weren't formally introduced. I think the Tigers were playing the White Sox at home, and then someone just kind of pointed and kind of looked at her, and they were like, oh, this is Lauren, by the way. She's gonna be working with you a little bit.
So she ended up getting the internship that I had applied for, and the very first day we met was actually the first game that both of us worked at FSD.
And I was like, oh, okay. And I was under the impression that this was like an individual internship. So I actually really didn't have any idea that we would be working together. Oh my gosh, this girl is way more qualified than I am for the position that I took from her.
I was so intimidated by Abby at first. Not only did she get the internship that I had applied for, but I also knew that she grew up around sports.
She was actually running the social media that day for the game.
She came from a sports family.
And she had everything up.
She had been around baseball her whole life.
She had like Twitter.
She was a cheerleader in college, so she was so close to sports in college.
And just, 7 different computers and all the game notes.
And on top of that, everybody loved her. She's so nice, so humble.
And I was like, what are you doing? And she said, oh, I'm running social media today. And I was like, okay, cool, it's the 3rd day.
So it's like, how do you compete with that?
So my first impression of her is that she's a very hard worker. I think a lot of people know that Lauren loves yoga, but I think a lot of other people do not know how much of a sneakerhead she is. And that probably comes from reporting basketball games. But this girl has so many Jordans, Nike shoes, Adidas, Yeezys, stacked.
Hair, makeup, clothes, fashion, style. Anything that has to do with fashion, lifestyle. Our very first text asking her for advice on what type of makeup to buy, how to do my hair, and Abby sent me entire rundowns telling me what products to use, what to buy, how to do it. Her skill and knowledge of anything in that realm is amazing.
If Lauren could have dinner with any athlete, probably say Michael Jordan.
It'd have to be a tie between Michael Jordan, obvious reasons, but also I would love to have dinner with Rob Gronkowski. I resonate with most similar personality to, that's gonna be Gronk. So if Gronk and I are sitting down, having a beer, eating our food, it's gonna be hilarious. If Abby's having dinner with any professional athlete, it is gonna be LeBron James.
I would have to say LeBron James.
And that is because when LeBron walks in her front door and sits down for dinner, he is bringing Drake along with him. And if there's something that Abby likes more than sports, it's music. And if there's any music artist that she loves the most, it is hands down Drake. When LeBron and Drake come in and the 3 of them are having dinner, they're gonna be talking sports, they're gonna be talking lifestyle, they're gonna be talking music. Abby is gonna be in heaven.
Who would play Lauren in a movie?
Can I play myself?
Rachel McAdams. Everyone wants to be around her, and there's something about Rachel McAdams when she acts that, I don't know, you're just kind of drawn to, and I think that that's the same with Lauren. All the roles that she plays, I feel like it's an accurate representation. Lauren is amazing at what she does, and Rachel McAdams would do her justice.
If anybody's gonna play Abby in a movie, it is gonna be,
oh my lord,
Kate Upton, and that is because Kate Upton is not only blonde, she is confident and beautiful and low-key, kind of like the life of the party, but also has some humility, loves sports, and that's just like her actress self, also her real life self. The parallels between Kate Upton and Abby Jones, mirror images.
We hope you liked the story of how we met and the fun little questions that we had. Tune in next time because there is some great content coming your way. Something? scratch that.